Lesson 2, India's Basic History and Geography. This, as you already guys know, is a picture map of India. From what we've discussed earlier in the course, the Indus River Valley was in this region. The early people of India settled here in the Indus River Valley and created many planned cities. However, these cities began to fade early on, as we see in this case, 1750 BC, and there weren't that many traces left of them. But you can see right here the Indus River, the Himalayas, this is where the water runs off, and many people settled near rivers. Geography. This is some of the geography of India. Entering into it was difficult. You have the Indian Ocean right here, which is deterring people from sailing that way. You have the Indian Ocean on this side as well, as India is a peninsula, and you have these huge Himalaya mountains. And you have the Hindu Kush as well. So it was very difficult to get to. It was more or less safe. But real quickly, I just wanted to preview and show you some of the physical features and geography of India. Here's a picture of the Hindu Kush, the Himalayas. They're obviously beautiful. Here's the Ganges River, and that we're going to be talking about this throughout this unit, and as it pertains particularly to the Hindu culture. Here's the Indus River. It's just gorgeous. And these are the two main important rivers. We just discussed this one right here, and the Ganges River is another very important river. Early people settled near rivers. That's something we're going to try to remember and emphasize throughout the course, so it's very important to pay attention to. When we talk about the Aryan migration, I want you guys to focus on that term because we're not talking specifically about what was used or conspired to in Europe during the 20th century. I don't want you guys to associate it with that, but the Indo-Aryans entered through the Khyber Pass in the Hindu Kush Mountains about 200 years after the decline of the Indus River Valley civilization. And so 200 years after the Indus River Valley civilization kind of disappeared, we then see Indo-Aryans entering through the Khyber Pass near the Himalayas, crossing the Indus River, and this is kind of where we began. The Indo-European people who migrate through the passes in the Hindu Kush Mountains, these are the Aryans. They dominated people that were already living there. They brought about the caste system. Now, if you don't know what the caste system is, remember to make sure that when you Google it, that you spell it correctly, including with the E. And the Aryans also brought and developed a system of religion. So, as I just mentioned, they brought the caste system to India. The caste system was a social class system divided by occupations. Aryans dominate the people already in India, and they controlled them with this caste system. They literally took control over the people socially, and obviously kind of governmentally as well. So here's India's caste system. You have the priest at the very top. You have the warriors. You have herders, artisans, merchants. These are kind of common laborers. You have non-Aryan farmers, laborers, and servants. And so here's what I just discussed, top to bottom. And then disconnected are what's known as the untouchables, outside of the caste system. Unfortunately, within the social structure of the caste system, they are, by name alone, look at it, it says untouchables. They are not even considered to be good enough to be in the system. These are the garbage collectors, butchers, people with the lowest of low jobs. And again, this social class system still exists today. The caste system is divided by occupation, and this is very important to pay attention to. And you will see, here's a little picture of each. Here's some of the soldiers and warriors, and here's the priests and scholars. The caste system. Think of the body part of the caste system relates to the type of work you do. So, you were born into a caste and it influenced your entire life. So literally, you were born into this system, and it related to the human body. It's kind of the makeup, the idea of where it came from. You would know that priests and scholars, they speak with their mouth. Warriors use their arms to defend other people. The feet, you can see as we move lower, these are the servants, people who do kind of lower type of work. And literally, when you are born into the same system that your parents were born to and their parents were born to. And so it's very, very difficult to move up into the system. Actually, it's virtually impossible. Where we know that part of the American dream or the idea of capitalism that we practice in the West is the fact that anybody can make it. It's the whole pursuit of happiness. It's the fact that you can move up in life.